Alright, as talked in the video, we discover the meaning of mean, which is also called average, and the median. So let me just go over it really quick. I know we watched the video. So for the mean, the average, the step one is you need to add all the numbers and then divide by how many numbers you added. So for example, use a set of numbers to find the mean. Okay, I have 3, 4, 11, 8, and 9. That means I'm going to add 3. Oops. I'm going to add 3 plus 4 plus 11 plus 8 plus 9. I'm going to divide by how many numbers I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm dividing by 5, which is going to give me 35 over 5. And then don't forget to divide, so that's going to give me 7. So the mean for this will be 7. The median is really simple, is the middle number. Okay, something to keep in mind though is that the data set has to be in order from least to greatest in order for you to find the median number. Also, keep in mind that if it's an odd data set, so that means that your numbers you have 3, 5, 7, 9 numbers, 11 numbers, those are all odd numbers. So in order to find the median for that one, you're going to have to add the two middle numbers and divide by 2. So for example, use a set of numbers to find the median. I have 3, 4, 11, 8, and I'm using the same numbers. Okay, to find the median for this, I need to put this in order from least to greatest. So it will be 3, 4, 8, 9, and 11. As you notice, I usually like crossing them out, one in the beginning, one at the end. Okay, so crossing them out helps me to find the median. Okay, 4, 9, and 8. So that means that my middle number will be 8. For example, let's add another number here. Okay, let's say that I actually had another number. Just giving an example. So I had 3, 4, 8, 9, 11, and let's see, 15. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing, crossing my numbers, one in the beginning, one at the end. And as you notice, I'm going to have 8 and 9. Obviously, if I cross them out, I don't have a middle number. So I'm going to have to add them together, 8 plus 9. Then you divide by 2 because you are actually adding two numbers together. So that's going to give me 17 over 2, and then 17 over 2 is just going to give me 8.5. And then the video talked about mode. Mode is the common repeating number of a data set, but we won't be talking about mode in this lesson. Okay, so let's get started with your first example for this. And again, it's like the example I just did. It says the bowler had the scores below in his 6 most recent games. 26, 123, 128, 134, 137, 144. As you notice, they are in order already, so I don't have to rearrange them. We have to calculate the mean and the median score. Describe which measure best describes the bowler score. So, okay. So I'm going to have to find the mean. How do I find the mean? I need to add all the numbers. So I have 26 plus 123 plus 128 plus 134 plus 137 plus 144. All divided by how many numbers I have, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. Okay. Once you add and then divide, your answer is actually going to be 115.3 for your mean. To find the median, again, I'm just going to rewrite the numbers. Well, I'm not going to rewrite. I'm going to use the set that it has, and I'm going to cross all the numbers. So again, one in the beginning, one at the end. One in the beginning, one at the end. As you notice, I have 2 in the middle. So I'm going to have to add them together. So to find the median here, I'm going to have to add 128 plus 134. And obviously, I'm going to have to divide by 2. Okay, because I was adding two numbers together. Alright, so then 128 plus 134 is going to give me 262 divided by 2 is actually going to give me 131. Okay, and then describe which measure best describes the bowler scores. The best one will describe is the median. Okay, why? Because it just gives you a set of the average between the least numbered and the most. So 26 and 44, the most information is going to give you is the median. All right, so that's how you find the mean and the median. All right, now try the next problem on your own. All right, another thing that we're going to be talking about in stats is this box and whisker plot. And it's very confusing, so make sure you write this down, okay? You will be seeing this in your test, in your quiz, so make sure you write it down. A box and whisker plot, okay? It's called a box because it has a box right here. It creates this box right here. Okay, and I'm highlighting it over in green. This box has interquartile range, okay? It has a quartile 1, this right here, okay, a quartile 2, and a quartile 3. It's called interquartile range. So the range or the quartiles, okay? So you have the beginning, the middle, and the ending. The beginning is quartile 1, the middle is quartile 2, and the ending is quartile 3. As mentioned, the quartile 2 is the middle. That means that this represents your median. So if it's asking you for the median, you're going to be looking for the quartile 2. So the line in the middle between the box. And you'll start seeing that you only have one line in the middle between the box. Okay, so that's your median. And then the space right here, okay, is called whisker. So that's why it's called box and whisker plot. Okay, this is the space in between that range. This is your lower bound. And this is your upper bound. Sorry. Okay, basically this is your minimum and your max. So when they're talking about your minimum, you're talking about the lower bound. When they're talking about the max, you're talking about the upper bound. Okay? And all you really have to remember is how to identify the interquartile range and the median. So remember, interquartile range is the whole box from quartile 1 to quartile 3. If they're asking you for the median, we're talking about quartile 2, the line between that box. Okay? So let's try some few examples together. It says, which branch of biology has the greatest median? Okay, remember median is that dash, okay, in the box. So we're focusing only on the box and we're looking for the line in the middle, quartile 2. As you can see for botany, I have the line in the middle right here. For the next one, I have the line in the middle here, and I'm looking at just the boxes, okay? The line in the box. Those are your median. And you're just looking for which one has the greatest median. Well, this one is, I'm reading through the graph. This one's about 31. Okay. This one must be around 27. This is the same, about the same, 26. This has to be around 19. It's closest to 20. And then this, the first one has to be around 27. Same thing. So which one has the most, the greatest median? Zoology. So my answer for this is zoology has the greatest median. Okay. Let's try the next question by yourself. And then let's try question number 3. Which company has the largest interquartile range? So now they're asking you for the interquartile range. Remember, interquartile range is the whole box from quartile 1 to quartile 3. Okay, how much is the whole box? Okay, in order for you to do that, you have to read through the numbers and see which one has more, basically. And the easiest way to find this answer is look at the box. Which one is bigger? Okay, I'm just going to explain this one. Okay, this one looks like it's about down here. Okay, so maybe around 1,800. So it starts at 1,800 and it ends at 3,000. Okay, To find the range for that, all you have to do is subtract the quartile 3 minus quartile 1. So it's about 1,200. That's my interquartile range, okay? Same thing with the next one. It starts at 1,500 and it ends about 3,900 is closest to 4,000. Okay, so 3,900 minus the 1,500 gives me about 2,400. And remember, to find the quartile range, you need to subtract quartile 3 minus quartile 1. Okay, same thing with the next one. The next one's going to start at 600, probably ends at around 2,300. And again, I'm just calculating, rounding my numbers here. 2,300 minus 600 gives me 1,700. Okay, and then the last one, finally, I'm gonna round it to 1,300. And this one, I'm gonna round it to about 2,100. Okay, 2,100 minus the 1,300 gives me 800. So which one has the greatest interquartile range? You'll notice that it's 2,400. So my answer for this will be company C. Okay, and again, key here is which one has a bigger box. Okay, but don't try to focus too much on that because sometimes the box will be bigger but the numbers won't match the data. So just be careful. Again, to find that interquartile range, just subtract quartile 3 minus quartile 1. Okay, so the beginning with the ending. Okay, so can you try the next problem on your own? And lastly, our last problem is one of the easiest, okay? It says the frequency plot below shows a distribution of raisins in boxes of two different brands of raisins. Write a description of the standard deviation of the number of raisins in each of the company's boxes based on the spread of the data. Okay, which company had more raisins in their boxes? So again, they're talking about raisins, they're talking about the brand Sun-Maid and National Raisin Company. But the key here is what I highlighted, spread of the data. Which one is more spread? And again, spread means that they are evenly spread around there, evenly in each box. They have different ones, okay? As you can see from Sun-Maid, you have one with 26 raisins in the box, one with 27, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on 28. Then you have 4 on 29, 5 on 30, and 1 on 31. Seems like all the raisins in the box are in between 28, 29, and 30. It's not really spread, okay? But as you see in National Raisins Company, you have a variety of the same amount for each of them. You have 3 for 25, 2 for 26, 3 for 27, 28 is 4, but then 29 is 3 again, 30 is 3, and maybe you don't have anything for 31, but this one is more spread. So my answer for this will be that National Raisin Company has more raisins in their boxes based on the spread of the data. So based on the spread of the data, National Raisins Company has the more raisins in their boxes. So try the next one on your own.